concentration hasn't dropped. He's now finding the middle of the bat at will. He's refocused after getting that 100. He's not allowing for the wicket of Fabian Allen and that run out to perturb him. Here he goes again. That's a much better delivery from Isuru Odana. Full on leg stump, and it's just punched down the ground for one. And that will... In fact, there's one ball to go. 47 of 31, and I must yet again remind not just Vineet Gargan, our scorer, Pramod Sood, and statistician Dilip Upring, but all of you, that we still have 2 part-time overs to come in this chase. 47 of 31 at this point. Nicholas Pooran looking good. Yes, it's only Pooran now. Sheldon Cottrell has joined him with O'Shane Thomas and Shannon Gabriel to come. But he has to get 2 overs out of Jeff Van der Sey or Karunaratne. 2 overs of Malinga. Surely Malinga has to bowl the next one and try and get Nicholas Pooran out. Now, 1 ball for Sheldon Cottrell to survive. The right-handed Cottrell, even though he bowls left-handed. And he manages to survive, just gets bat before it crashes into his pads. Length ball on the stumps, sees it out. End of the over, 45 gone, 292 for 7.
ये मैच उसी तरह से जाता हुआ जिस तरह से न्यूजीलैंड के खिलाफ मैच गया था और सनसनीखेज मुकाबले अब वर्ल्ड कप में देखने को मिल रहे हैं. पहले अपने लिए खुद ही परेशानियों का इजाद करते हैं.
Yes.
और फिर वो शौर्य दिखाते हैं, प्रयास करते हैं और तब एक्सपर्ट्स और ज़्यादा खींच उठते हैं कि थोड़ी प्लानिंग से, थोड़ी योजना से, जिम्मेदारी से, उत्तरदायित्व से वेस्ट इंडीज़ का टॉप ऑर्डर खेले तो ये भी ऐसी टीम है जिस पे गर्व किया जा सकता है.
Imagine if they would have got over the line against Australia. They were in a winning position, got over the line against New Zealand, little bit of luck that they needed. They'll also be telling themselves, Sri Lanka, that they had 2 washouts. They could have had some points on the board if they played Pakistan early on, who were a bit unpredictable, and Bangladesh. Well, I tell you what, if you tuned in today thinking that it's going to be a dead rubber and there's not going to be much, it's been an exciting and exceptional game of cricket. We've already seen 600 plus runs scored. And we're now watching Lasith Malinga come back, and he has to do what he's done all through his career, win the game for his side at the death. There are now nervous Sri Lankan fans and there are excited West Indian fans. About 20 minutes to half an hour back, it was different. An hour back, it was completely different. Nicholas Pooran and his maiden ODI 100 has just changed this game. Let's not forget the contribution of Fabian Allen. The equation now 47 of 30. As we will be with you every ball to see where this game, which is on a knife's edge at the moment, takes you.
रणनीति तैयार कर रहे हैं, बहुत देर से बात कर रहे हैं, दोनों बैट्समैन आपस में सलाह कर रहे हैं.
I'm trying to think of what he would be saying. Would he be saying, I will play Malinga, right? So if there's no chance for 2, let's not run. Could that be perhaps the conversation? Because you don't want Malinga bowling to the tail. He could very quickly go boom, 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 boom. And that's the end of the game. Here we go. Now, Malinga, he's hit that. Nicholas Pooran has lifted it over mid-off and it's dropped at long off. Would you believe it? The game was in the hands of the man at long off and he's made an absolute meal of it. Lasith Malinga coming back, a huge moment in the game. It's been a game of unforced errors, run-outs, drop catches from both teams. Wickets of a no ball, free hits, wides. Malinga has got Nicholas Pooran to play a false shot and Thisara Pereira, who is the substitute fielder, fielding at long off, has made a complete mess of it. Dimut Karunaratne has his hands on his face. The West Indian supporters are jumping up and down. About half an hour back, Vineet said that when you start getting batsmen run out at the bowler's end, backing up, you know luck is not your way. Is luck changing? What does Malinga do? Not only is it a drop catch, it's 4, which takes the equation to 43 of 29. And let's remind our viewers, as Pramod Sood excellently points out, this is the 3rd drop catch of Lasith Malinga. He could have had Chris Gale. He could have had Shimron Hetmeyer. He could have had Nicholas Pooran. He could have had 5. And he's only got 2 and the game is still alive. 43 of 28 now. And it clearly looks like a plan that Nicholas Puran will play out Lasith Malinga. Here comes Malinga, the old warhorse. Right arm over the wicket, slingy action. Yorker attempted middle and leg stump. Puran presents the full face of the bat to play it back to the bowler. 43 of 27. Will he take a single and give Cottrell 2 balls? Will he look to take Malinga on and give him just 1 ball? And the difference now at this stage after 45.3 overs, Sri Lanka were 300 for 4 and the West Indies are just 4 runs behind, but they've lost the 3 wickets. They should have lost Nicholas Puran right now. Can he put his head down and take the Windies home? Malinga comes back, trying to go again. 4th ball of the over. The slow ball is coming and the slow ball is here. On off stump, a full length ball, went for the cover drive, deceived rather, and the inside half of the bat takes it through mid wicket, but he has taken the single beneath, which means there are 2 balls now for Sheldon Cottrell to survive of Lasith Malinga.
और बात करने के लिए आ गए हैं कॉट्रेल के पास, समझाने के लिए पूरन, और पूरन ने पहला ही काम बढ़िया किया और हालांकि भाग्य ने उनका साथ दिया. पहली ही गेंद पर अगर आपको 4 मिल जाए, वो भी मलिंगा की गेंद पर, तो फिर उसके बाद आप सुरक्षित उस ओवर को खेल सकते हैं. मलिंगा अपनी फील्ड को ध्यान से देख रहे हैं. उनको मालूम है कि ये अफसर है उनके पास, कॉट्रेल को आउट कर सकते हैं. वो एक एक फील्डर पे ध्यान कर रहे हैं, किसी को अंदर बुला रहे हैं, किसी को बाहर भेज रहे हैं.
Malinga's captain now, isn't he? He's deciding his field. Karunaratne is just worried. He's telling everyone, please catch the ball. Malinga's telling everybody, wherever you're fielding, just catch the damn ball if it comes to you. Cottrell, now what does Malinga do? Does he go full and straight and fast? Does he go the slower ball Yorker, which has worked against tailenders? Does he go for the double bluff and go bouncer? My money's on the slow ball Yorker. But Shannon Gabriel, or rather Sheldon Cottrell, is expecting it. Come on, Lasith, what have you got up your sleeve? Running in now. What's he bowling? He's bowling the slower Yorker, and he's got his bat down in time. I'll tell you what, if there was ever a non-backlift, it was on that ball. That bat has not gone up from Sheldon Cottrell, and Lasith Malinga has a wry smile on his face because it's come down in time. It's taken the in half of the bat, and it's managed to give Cottrell a single worth its weight in gold. Now, oh Lord Almighty, if we're looking at a replay, it's taken the inner half of the bat and gone in between both legs of Sheldon Cottrell. It's a French cut from Sheldon Cottrell to give him a single and survive. 298 for 7. Last ball of Malinga's penultimate over. Last ball of the 46th over. 41 of 25. Puran on strike. Single to keep strike. Come on, Nicholas. Get the single. It's a shocker of a ball from Malinga. It's full outside of stump. And is it a no ball? No, the height is okay, but the line is completely astray. It's the second we've seen of Malinga that's just slipped out of the hand today. And it's going to give the West Indies an added run wide, and Nicholas Puran turns down the chance to possibly run an extra bye as well on the wide. Well, Malinga's normally so accurate. What do you make of this now? Is the pressure getting to Malinga?
हाँ, यही होगा. और इतना विकेट से स्टंप्स के और पीछे 3 फीट जाके वो गेंद ने टिप्पा खाया. वाइड भी थी और इतने ज्यादा पीछे जाके पहला टिप्पा खाया उस गेंद ने.
It's a nightmare for a keeper. In fact, Kushal Pereira's done well. That could have been 5 wides otherwise.
1 run और 1 गेंद.
Here we go. Malinga, last ball of the over, tries again. Will Puran get the single? And indeed, he's punched it. Now he's punched it to cover. And he's not taken the single. There would have been a sure run out had he done so. So Malinga's done well to keep Sheldon Cottrell on strike. Dot ball to finish. They need 10 and over of the last 4. 46 gone. 299 for 7.
एक बड़ा ओवर निश्चित रूप से.
And I will remind everyone again, 2 overs out of these 4 have to be bowled by part-time bowlers. You have 1 over of Lasith Malinga, 1 over of Isuru Udana. Kasun Rajitha has bowled out. Dhananjay De Silva has bowled out. Jeffrey Van der Sey has bowled 7 overs and under no pressure has bowled all over the place. Dimut Karunaratne, the captain, doesn't look like a bowler who can bowl at the death when you have a batsman like Nicholas Puran going. But stranger things have happened. This is a game of unforced errors. Are the fielders now thinking about their drop catch? Is Nicholas Puran now thinking, this is my day? What a game we've got on our hands suddenly, Vineet Garg.
चिंतित नजर आ रहे हैं. कप्तान को कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा कि किससे बॉलिंग कराएं. पॉइंट्स टैली में आप देखेंगे तो ये जो संघर्ष चल रहा है, हालांकि सबको लग रहा था कि इस मैच में कोई दम नहीं है, इस मैच को देखने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है. क्या सनसनीखेज मुकाबला देखने को मिला है.
Couple of points here gives the West Indies 5 points, will put them level with South Africa. But South Africa have a better net run rate at the moment. Sri Lanka are on 6 points. Couple of points will make them leapfrog Bangladesh. And remember, even your final placings in the league phase determine your eventual prize money from the ICC. And these two boards, who are a little cash crunched, wouldn't mind the extra cash. You have to pick out what you can now at this stage of the tournament, now that you've been eliminated from contention to make it to the semi-finals. You know, we got 4 overs of madness now. Isuru Udana has the ball. His last over. Here he comes, left arm around the wicket. Sheldon Cottrell's walked down 6 yards and he's managed to just help it to third man. He's walked down with the intent that Matthew Hayden and Andrew Simons and a number of top order batsmen would, but it's the intent to just get bat on ball, and regardless of what would happen, it would just run.
और कितनी सूझबूझ के साथ, जबकि 300 रन पूरे होते हैं वेस्ट इंडीज के 7 विकेट पर 46.1 ओवर के बाद क्रीज छोड़ के बाहर निकल आए और मालूम था थर्ड मैन बाउंड्री लाइन पर है, धीरे से तिरछा करके बल्ले को टैप कर दिया और 1 रन के लिए दौड़ गए, स्ट्राइक दे दी पूरन को.
You know, we're going to be with you, Vineet Garg and myself will be with you till the end of this game, but don't go anywhere after that, because there'll be plenty for Chetan Sharma, the former international cricketer, to dwell back on as he joins. We'll come back to that in just a second. Short ball by Isuru Udana. It's been picked up by Nicholas Pooran and it's been pierced through the neck side field between mid-wicket and mid-on. It's 4 more. Nicholas Pooran is bossing it at the moment, and Sri Lanka have no answer for his hard-hitting ability. It's a boundary after that key single by Cottrell of the first ball. It's a boundary after another short ball into the body. This tactic has not worked. Udana has to go full. He has to try outside the off stump. And here he comes again now, third ball of the over. He's tried to go full and straight this time. It's a heave from Pooran. Takes the inner half of the bat and he manages to scramble through for a single. 34 of 21. He is taking the single. He's backing Cottrell to play Isuru Udana. As I was saying, Chetan Sharma will be, he knows how to handle pressure as well. And he's going to be talking to Adesh Kumar Gupta and Sonali Rakshit, our moderators, along with Rakesh Thapliyal, sports journalist. And they will be part of Man of the Match, our next program, which will look back at this game and I'm sure entertain your questions, comments and thoughts on tomorrow's big game, India v Bangladesh. I'll tell you what, Nicholas Pooran is stealing the Man of the Match trophy from Avishka Fernando as we speak. 3 balls to go. Udana around the wicket. Short ball to Cottrell is probably a good ball, but is the height good? The height is good. 1 for the over, says Bruce Oxenford. After Paul Rifle tells him that, hit square leg. So it's a short ball, it's a good ball, it's a dot ball. Right. What does the gut feeling say? Who's going Sri Lanka in our radio commentary box right now? Vineet Garg, Sri Lanka, West Indies. Which way are you going? What's happening? Pramod Sood, Sri Lanka or West Indies? No one wants to edge their bets. Let me ask Shanawaz Khan in our production room. Sri Lanka or the West Indies? Sri Lanka. They think they're going to do it. Sheldon Cottrell scampering through for a single that's been played onto the offside. The throw has not happened and they've come back for 2. Would you believe it? They've taken the overthrow on. This is schoolboy stuff. They are picking up runs inside the 30-yard circle with the Sri Lankan fielders missing the stumps and throwing out of panic. 32 of 19. Sheldon Cottrell played that beautifully. He allowed for the ball to be played with soft hands. The fielder at cover then threw to Angelo Matthews backing up, who didn't collect cleanly. Angelo Matthews threw back and they managed to pick up 2. He has 1 ball to survive. Nicholas Pooran's probably telling him, if you can get 4, get 4. If you can defend, defend. If we're looking at 2, look at 2. But I'm not taking a single, Sheldon. I will play Lasith Malinga. Isuru Udana, last ball of the over. Oh, the pressure. It's wide. It's wide. It's another freebie. It's 31 of 19 now. Isuru Udana is losing his shape. After bowling well in patches, he's now wicketless and not being able to bowl to the number 9 batsman of the West Indies, Sheldon Cottrell. He is about to bowl the last ball of his spell. If he can even get 1 wicket, he'll make Lasith Malinga's job that much easier. I repeat, Dhananjay has bowled out, Rajitha has bowled out, Isuru will bowl out, Malinga has 1, and there are still 3 overs. Sheldon Cottrell gets behind the line and blocks it to ensure that it is a dot ball. Pooran will take strike. 47 overs gone. 308 for 7. 31 of 18 to get. Vineet Garg, what are we seeing? Are we seeing one of the great heists in one-day cricket with Nicholas Pooran taking the West Indies home almost on his own?
और वेस्ट इंडीज अगर इस मैच को यहाँ से जीत जाती है तो बरसों तक इस मैच के बारे में लिखा सुना और कहा जाएगा। 18 गेंदें 31 रन बनाने हैं। 47 ओवर का खेल हुआ है। 308 7 विकेट पर लक्ष्य था 339 रन का। पानी मंगाया है श्रीलंका के खिलाड़ियों ने। समय निकाला है कि वो आपस में बातचीत कर सकें, रणनीति तैयार कर सकें, किससे बॉलिंग करानी है, फील्ड प्लेसमेंट कहां करने हैं। मलिंगा का एक ओवर, एंजेलो मैथ्यूज बॉलिंग रनअप मार्क कर रहे हैं। एंजेलो मैथ्यूज अब इस ओवर को करने के लिए जा रहे हैं। उनका पूरा अनुभव का इस्तेमाल उनको करना होगा इस ओवर को करने के लिए।
Okay, I'm going to put Dilip on the spot. When has Angelo Matthews bowled last? We need to find out the sort of bowling form he's been in. I do not believe Angelo Matthews has bowled in this World Cup. I do not believe he's been bowling for Sri Lanka. He's coming at the back of a back injury over the past year or so. He is a former Sri Lankan captain. He is a genuine all-rounder when his back has supported him. And you can see the importance of this game. It doesn't matter that they are out of contention for the semi-finals. Dimuth Karunaratne wants to win this, even if it means risking Angelo Matthews' back. And he's getting ready to bowl the 48th over. Malinga will therefore bowl the 49th. And you would think then that unless Angelo Matthews is really out of shape after this over, he will also bowl the 50th.
वेस्ट इंडीज के बैट्समैन ये सोच रहे होंगे, ये लीजिए एंजेलो मैथ्यूज ने काफी समय से बॉलिंग नहीं की है, हमारे पास अवसर है, हम रन बना सकते हैं।
Pooran on strike. Matthews, right arm over, across. Is there a little ticket? Paul Rifle says out. Nicholas Pooran is gone. It's caught behind. And Angelo Matthews, the experience of Matthews, the guile of Matthews, has broken the hearts of the Caribbean. Nicholas Pooran has been dismissed for 118. The lone warrior standing has been dismissed. And is that the final nail in the coffin for the West Indies? What a move at this point. Angelo Matthews called for the water. And this is where we take a break. 308 for 8. We'll be right back.
रन बनाने में चांस जरूर लें, लेकिन घर बनाने में नहीं। चांस न लो, अल्ट्राटेक लो। अल्ट्राटेक देश का नंबर 1 सीमेंट।
A clear plan that I'm going to go full outside off stump and angle it across Nicholas Pooran. Nothing into his arc, nothing into his body. He told Kusal Pereira, who's standing up, there's a quick review, an umpire review of the no ball, and it's perfectly fine. Angelo Matthews. Now, this is going to be a quiz question one day. I think Vineet Garg, who hadn't bowled in the entire World Cup, came on to bowl in a crunch over, in a tight game, and got a wicket of his first ball. Angelo Matthews.
वो घेरा बना, उसमें बातचीत हुई, पानी की बोतलें मंगाई गई, फैसला किया गया कि एंजेलो मैथ्यूज से बॉलिंग कराई जाएगी और एक चमत्कारी निर्णय साबित हुआ। और निकोलस पूरन जो इतना बढ़िया खेल रहे थे, केवल अपने दम पर टीम को जीत तक ले जा रहे थे, अब निराश होकर पेविलियन में जा रहे हैं। पूरी वेस्ट इंडीज की टीम वहां खड़े होकर तालियां जरूर बजा रही है, लेकिन जरूर सोच रही होगी कि जब पूरन जाकर इस मैच को यहां तक ले जा सकते हैं, हमने सही बैटिंग की होती तो इस मैच को हम और ज्यादा अच्छी तरह से खेल सकते।
Absolutely. All of Durham stands in honor and appreciation of Nicholas Pooran. They have been treated to 2 outstanding centuries by 2 players who we will hear a lot more of going forward. Avishka Fernando of Sri Lanka, Nicholas Pooran of the West Indies, both playing their 9th ODI, both getting their maiden 100 in their 9th ODI in this 39th game of the World Cup. O'Shane Thomas also bats left-handed. He's come to bat and he's come to have a bit of a swing now. And Matthews and his experience is continuing to angle the ball away from the left-hander. An ugly heave has resulted in another dot ball, as Dilip Singh Upring has delivered just like Angelo Matthews has at the right time. The last time Matthews bowled, 17th December 2017. He hasn't bowled in well over a year and a half, and that was against India at Visakhapatnam. Angelo Matthews with a cutter just outside the off stump. It made Nicholas Pooran reach. He had already cleared his front leg. He was looking to hit in his arc, and he knows. He looks up into the skies. Another day, Nicholas, another day it'll be yours. And Matthews continues to bowl this same line. The experience that he has, O'Shane Thomas has missed that by a mile. You could have driven a bus in the gap in between. O'Shane Thomas missed that, and Angelo Matthews saw the ball go through to the keeper, Kusal Pereira's gloves.
लगातार 2 बाएं हाथ के बैट्समैन और लगातार उनके ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर वाइड सी गेंद, लेकिन वो रिटर्न क्रीज जो होती है, आड़ी जो लकीर होती है, उसके अंदर ही, जिससे वो वाइड नहीं हो।
No strike 3 because he connects on the 3rd attempt rather, the 4th ball does O'Shane Thomas and gets a single to cover. Direct hit from Dimuth Karunaratne, and maybe the big fast bowler was in trouble, but as a result a single is taken. 30 or 14 is still the kind of score where you can swing and get close. I'm not saying that the West Indies have a better chance now, but it's not like they need a boundary every ball. You need 3 boundaries and you think you're in business. Of course, Malinga will bowl the next over. So now you would think with Nicholas Pooran gone, that's the end of it. He had to take them home himself. He had to be there till it was at least single digits to get. Now, Sheldon Cottrell's picked up Angelo Matthews. Is that in the gap? And the man at long on has tried to catch it and grasped it running to his left. Isuru Udana, the man. So it's an opportunity. Sheldon Cottrell trying to clear the mid-wicket and mid-on boundary. Manages to give the chance at long on an opportunity. And Isuru Udana running, tough catch. But Sri Lanka have been guilty of dropping them. And this was tough, but Vinith, you would say again at this level, you would want them take it.
इस टूर्नामेंट में हमने देखा है कल भारत ने इस तरीके के कैचेस पकड़े हैं और लिया जाना चाहिए था और इस समय काम बन जाता श्रीलंका का. बहरहाल 13 गेंदे 28 रन.
Matthews with the last ball of what's been a defining and game-changing over, and the experienced old dog manages to bowl a nice dot ball, length ball on middle stump, fielded off his own bowling. Well done, Angelo. Hard luck, Nicholas. 48 gone, 2 to go. West Indies 311 for 8. And remember, stay right with us. If you're listening in on a late night with a high that Nicholas Pooran has treated us to, and the game that's going to keep us awake at night as Indian listeners, we'll come back to that in just a bit. 311 for 8.
This cricket commentary of ICC Cricket World Cup is being brought to you by All India Radio in association with Channel 2 Group, exclusive audio global rights holder.
In 2 overs time, man of the match will be live. Chetan Sharma will be there, the former India cricketer, as well as Rakesh Thapliyal, sports journalist. Adesh Kumar Gupt and Sonali Rakshit will be with them to moderate the chat in our program Man of the Match. And the biggest question they'll have to answer is, who will be the man of the match in this game? Avishka Fernando, Nicholas Pooran? You'd think Fernando, if they win it. Angelo Matthews?
मलिंगा बॉलिंग करने के लिए आ रहे हैं. 2 ओवर में 28 रन बनाने. 311 रन 8 विकेट पर. मलिंगा चले. उनकी ये गेंद और ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर वाइड गेंद, सीधी ड्राइव, दायरे के अंदर 30 गज में गेंद को फील्ड कर लिया. कोई रन नहीं मिलेगा इस गेंद पर.
Well, we have to go back to that opportunity when Fabian Allen was run out. The game was in the grasp of the West Indies. That is the turning point. That is indeed the turning point. Little things, they're inexperienced, Vinith. With experience will come maturity. They played that full partnership with such maturity, then that moment of madness.
पूरी लंबाई की गेंद, फुल लेंथ की गेंद, ऑफ स्टंप के बेहद करीब से होते हुए भरपूर स्ट्रोक खेला, चूके विकेट कीपर के ग्लव्स में डॉट बॉल. 10 गेंदे 28 रन. मलिंगा बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं. 311 8 विकेट पर. जीतने के लिए बनाने हैं 339 रन. कितने मोड़ आए हैं इस मैच में. लसित मलिंगा गेंद को साफ कर रहे हैं. बैट्समैन बैट को ऊपर उठाकर अपने स्टांस में तैयार खड़ा है. विकेट कीपर झुके और ये गेंद मिडिल स्टंप पर आई, पैड पर टकराई और जोरदार अपील की जा रही है. यॉर्कर लेंथ की गेंद थी. 312 8 विकेट पर.
Do they still have their review? Have they lost their review? I think they have their review.
कप्तान इधर से उधर टहल रहे हैं, बेचैन नजर आ रहे हैं. 48.3 ओवर का खेल हुआ है, यानी कि 49वें ओवर की 3 गेंदें हुई हैं.
You look back at so many moments. In fact, it has been reviewed by Karunaratne. Might as well take it. Full ball, very full from Lasith Malinga. We'll find out if this LBW shout is good in just a bit. But now you look back and you think, what were the moments that they could look back? That run out of Fabian Allen, yes. Could they have bowled with more discipline? Could they have fielded with more discipline? I tell you what, on first glance, it looks close. It could be a touch and go call on whether the hitting the stumps will be umpire's call or a straight red hitting.
बैट के पास से जब निकल रही है तब उसमें अल्ट्रा एज में कुछ दिख नहीं रहा है, तो एज तो नहीं है.
Yes,
अब ट्रैकिंग में देखना होगा कि क्या लेग स्टंप के छोड़ के जा रही थी या स्टंप्स के सामने टकराई थी.
What you get with Malinga is the ball is so full that it has very little to travel, and it's hit the front pad first, which is the other point of indication. I still think we will see it missing the leg stump to some degree, but I could be wrong. I am wrong. This will be overturned as a result of what this review is showing us. S. Ravi has communicated to Bruce Oxenford, it's time to cross your arms and then give O'Shane Thomas out LBW to give the West Indies or rather to give Sri Lanka their 9th wicket of this game.
रन बनाने में चांस जरूर लें, लेकिन घर बनाने में नहीं। चांस न लो, अल्ट्राटेक लो। अल्ट्राटेक, देश का नंबर 1 सीमेंट।
ये गेंद लेग स्टंप के बाहर होने में कोई ज्यादा दूर नहीं थी, और गेंद जब लेग स्टंप के बाहर टिप्पा खाती है, आप एलबीडब्ल्यू आउट नहीं दे सकते हैं। बैट्समैन का ब्लाइंड स्पॉट होता है, ये नियम है। बहुत ही करीब थी, जरा सी और बाहर होती तो ये लेग स्टंप के बाहर गेंद टिप्पा खा रही होती, जरा सा हिस्सा और बाहर होता तो, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं हुआ। और अब केवल एक खिलाड़ी शेष रह गया है वेस्ट इंडीज का। 3 गेंदें शेष हैं, ये तीसरी गेंद पे विकेट मिला था। 9 गेंदें 28 रन।
And remember, this has been a wonderful game that Vineet Garg, along with me, Ronak Kapoor, as well as our scorer Pramod Sood and our statistician Dilip Singh Upring have had the pleasure of calling for you on All India Radio. And we will be back tomorrow for live coverage. But before that, we'll be building up to that with our next program, Man of the Match. Chetan Sharma, former international cricketer, Rakesh Thapliyal, sports journalist, along with Adesh Kumar Gupta and Sonali Rakshit for Man of the Match right after this game.
विकेट्स लेने का जहां तक प्रश्न है, विश्व कप वर्ल्ड कप के इतिहास में तीसरे नंबर पर आ गए हैं मलिंगा, वसीम अकरम के साथ 55 विकेट लेकर। मैगरा सबसे ऊपर है 71 विकेट लेके, सारे विश्व कपों का रिकॉर्ड अगर आप मिलाकर देखें तो। सीधी गेंद थी, ड्राइव करना चाहते थे, बैट और पैड साथ रख के खेल रहे थे। बैट पर लगने के बाद, पैड पर लगने के बाद पीछे की ओर लुढ़की और पलटकर उन 2 बची हुई गेंदों को करने के लिए मलिंगा जा रहे हैं।
Well, you know what he's going to do. He's going to bowl full and straight, trying to knock over his pegs. Deceptive LBW that of O'Shane Thomas, which we thought might have been angling down the leg side, but ball tracker thinks otherwise. Sri Lanka just 1 wicket away from victory.
फिर उसमें भरपूर स्ट्रोक लिया, पीछा किया मलिंगा ने। लेग स्टंप को छोड़कर अलग हट गए थे बैट्समैन, उसी तरफ को गेंद को कर दिया। और 7 गेंदों पर अब 28 रन, 311, 9 विकेट पर। गैब्रियल जो आज टीम में शामिल किए गए हैं, गैब्रियल खेल रहे हैं, और उनको ये गेंद की थी उनके पैरों के पास से निकल के, क्योंकि लेग स्टंप को छोड़कर वो गए थे, स्टंप और बैट्समैन के बीच में से निकली थी।
And the smile is back on Dimut Karunaratne's face.
स्टंप्स के पास से ये गेंद की और इस बार बैट पर आ गई है। गेंद जा रही है लॉन्ग ऑन की तरफ, इस पर केवल 1 रन मिलेगा। 1 गेंद शेष है मलिंगा की, 6 गेंदें बची हैं। ओवर समाप्ति पर 312, 9 विकेट पर 49 ओवर पूरे हो गए हैं।
Angelo Matthews, Vineet, for the last over. Jeffrey Van Der Sey to make it interesting. Dimut Karunaratne. Will he still go with Angelo Matthews even though it's 1 wicket away? We'll find out. I mean, you look back at these games, this is another close game. And again, I have to go back to the short crease Gale plays.